Well, welcome and good evening, you wonderful dice of all lines. I'm Lunar D8, and I'm going to be reading the Call of Cthulhu Keeper Rulebook. It's written by Sandy Peterson with Mike Mason, Paul Fricker, Lynn Wellis, and friends from the Chaosium Inc. Incorporated, horror role playing in the worlds of H.P. Lovecraft. It's a purple book, and the back of it says, "That is not dead which can eternal lie. And with strange eons, even death may die. The old ones ruled the earth across eon. Wow, I can't read apparently. The old ones ruled the earth eons before the rise of man. Traces of their cyclopean cities can still be found in remote islands, buried amid the shifting desert sands and in the frozen wastes of the polar extremes. Originally, they came to this world from the stars, and they sleep now, some deep within the earth or beneath the sea. When the stars are right, they shall again walk the earth." Call of Cthulhu is a tabletop role-playing game based upon the worlds of H.P. Lovecraft. It is a game of secrets, mysteries, and horror. Playing the role of a steadfast investigators, you travel to strange and dangerous places, uncover foul plots, and stand against the terrors of Cthulhu mythos. You encounter sanity blasting entities, monsters, and insane cultists. Within strange and forgotten tomes of lore, you discover revelations that man was not meant to know. You and your companions may very well decide the fate of the world. This book, the Keeper Rulebook, contains the core rules, background, guidance, spells, and monsters of the game. It is intended for use by the keeper of an arcane lore, the Keeper, or Dungeon Master, that player who will present the adventure to the other players. You must have at least one copy of this book to play Call of Cthulhu. The other players, investigators, should have one or more copies of the Investigator Handbook, containing expanded rules for character creation, skills, occupations, equipment, and more. Call of Cthulhu 7th edition is a backwards compatible with all other available Chaosium titles. Okay, so let's hop into this. If I can open the book. Okay. Not going to read the acknowledgments. Forward. And I apologize, I can't really show you any pictures from the book. But it costs $50, and, well, you know, I don't know what I was going to say. Anyway, I'm just saying good luck finding one. You probably order online. I just prefer to buy things in person. What has risen may sink, and what has sunk may rise. Cthulhu still lives. H.P. Lovecraft. My own introduction to H.P. Lovecraft was as a child, when I found a tattered book of stories, printed long before I was born. I read that book in bed that night, and became entranced forever. If you too love Lovecraft's stories, you can now experience Cthulhu mythos in a whole new way. I've been a game designer for more than 30 years, and a Lovecraft fan for longer. I've been an author, a college professor, and even executive producer on a movie. You've probably heard of some of the games I helped create, and might even have played them. In the video game field, I'm probably best known for the strategy games I work on, but I am most proud of how I helped create the horror role-playing genre, an original author / developer of the Call of Cthulhu game back way in 1980. My other ventures have, at times, been successful. Some of the computer games I helped develop sold millions of copies, but when I am invited to a game convention as a guest, or when a fan offers to buy me a drink, or asks for an autograph, or any of the other perks that the modest fame has accumulated, it is always for Call of Cthulhu, never one of my other games. Call of Cthulhu is beloved in a way nothing else has been, and this is of course due mostly to the power of Lovecraft's world, and the Chaosium's dedication in bringing it forth to you, my friends. Chaosium, through Call of Cthulhu, popularized the terrifying universe of H.P. Lovecraft in gaming and made Cthulhu a household word. Now, Chaosium has put together a team of experienced professionals with decades of experience. In this 7th edition, Chaosium has managed once again a successful combination of role-playing adventure with Lovecraftian horror, both of which are dear to my heart. They are, and were, the right team for this topic. Hardcore fans will be thrilled to hear that this new edition has lost nothing in the transition, and teams with terror, horror, and ways to introduce you and your friends to the dread world that H.P. Lovecraft and his friends constructed. Sandy Peterson, 2014. Table of Contents. Chapter 1, Introduction, page 10. An overview of the game, 12. An example of play, 13. What you need to play, 17. Chapter 2 is Lovecraft and Cthulhu Mythos, page 20. Howard Phillips Lovecraft, 22. Cthulhu Mythos, 25. Chapter 3, Creating Investigators, 28. Quick Reference Investigator Generation, 34. What the Numbers Mean, 37. Creating Harvey Walters, 38. Sample Occupations, 40. And Quick Reference Chart for Half-Faiths and Fifth Values, 49. Chapter 4, Skills, 52. Skill List, 56. Chapter 5, Game System, 80. Skill Rolls, 82. Bonus and Penalty Dice, 91. Investigator Development Phase, 94. Chapter 6, Combat, 100. The Combat Round, 102. Using Weapons in a Fight, 104. Striking the First Blow, Surprise, 106. Outnumbered, 108. Ranged and Thrown Weapons, 108. Escaping Close Combat, 108. Fighting Maneuvers, 105. Why did we go backwards? Why did you go backwards? It's seriously written out this way. If you read the page numbers over here, it reads 102, 104, 106, 108, 108, 108, 105, 108, 112, 108. I don't have OCD, I swear. But this has to be a mistake. Fighting maneuvers should be up higher before striking the... They put it in the wrong spot. You did the table... I shouldn't have to roll a sanity check for the table of contents! I swear I don't have OCD. But that's not where that should be. Armor, 108. Firearms, 112. Wounds and Healing, 119. Sample Poisons, 129. Chapter 7, Chases, 130. Establishing the Chase, 132. The Chase Round, 133. Chapter 8, Sanity, 152. Sanity Points and Sand Rolls. Trying really hard not to make an Undertale joke about the sand rolls part. Same way the Chase makes me think about the creepypasta about the rules on an airplane. Okay, Insanity, 155. Sample Phobias. Sample Phobias, 160. Sample Manias, 161. Treatment and Recovery from Insanity, 164. Getting Used to the Awfulness. Fuck you too. Fuck you, book. I feel attacked. 169. Chapter 9, Magic, 170. Mythos Tomes, 173. Using Magic, 176. Learning a Spell, 176. Becoming a Believer, 179. Chapter 10, Playing the Game, 182. New Keepers, 184. Non-player Characters, 189. Rolling the Dice, 194. The Idea Roll, 199. Perception Rolls, 201. Using the Rules, 204. Presenting the Terrors of the Mythos, 207. Creating Scenarios, 213. Chapter 11, Tomes of the Eldritch Lore, 222. Using Mythos Tomes, 224. Necronomicon, 231. The Mythos Tomes, 237. Chapter 12, The Grimoire, 240. Spells, 242. Deeper Magic, 242. The Grimoire, 246. Chapter 13, Artifacts and Alien Devices, 266. Chapter 14, Monsters, Beasts, and Alien Gods, 276. The Chaosium Pronunciations and Mythos Names, 280. Mythos Monsters, 282. Deities of the Mythos, 310. Traditional Horrors, 332. Beasts, 335. Chapter 15, Scenarios, 344. Amidst the Ancient Trees, 346. Crimson Letters, 364. Chapter 16, Appendices, 384. Glossary, 386. Converting to 7th edition rules, 390. Equipment, 1920s, 396. Equipment Modern Era, 399. Weapons Table, 401. Rules Summary, 407. Investigator Sheet, 1920, 430. Investigator sheet, modern era 4032. Index 422. I'm not even going to address that issue. Just going to ignore that. Just going to ignore that last numerical discrepancy and hope everyone had a wonderful day. Bye.